The next person I'm going to call up is a friend for 10 years. He's been supporting us. He has recently asked to join the board, which is fantastic news for me. But 40 years ago, he likes to quip, "Sorry, Monty," and boom, boom. He'll tell you he is the most watched fight in the history of the world. And that was when James Caan kicked his ass with the garbage can in The Godfather. Since playing Carlo, he has gone on to star or have a role in 45 major motion pictures. He has released 2 CDs because he has musical talent as well. He's astute enough to have bought all the rights to the Corleone name. He runs Russo Wines and puts out the Corleone brand. And most recently, if you all remember the greatest movie ever made, Genco Oil with Robert De Niro was how the whole thing started. He just put out Genco Oil, olive oil right out of Italy. He is very charitable. What people don't realize is he was crippled as a child, and he overcame it. And he has spent his great success building homes all around New York for handicapped kids to live in. He is going to have a documentary on Netflix, and as he's coming onto the board, this may be the opening act to the Netflix documentary. He is going to donate 15% of everything to these scholarships. So we're very happy to welcome, and I'm going to ask Gianni Russo to come up and explain what he's doing, but also he's going to run the live auction for the event he does. Where's Gianni? Oh, jeez. Snuck up on me. I think I was going to get a hit.
Good evening, everybody. You know, I've been coming here for 12 years, and even like tonight at the bar, people say, why do you support boxing? So I thought this is the opportunity because, as Paul said, you know, I was welcomed here, and in 2011 they gave me my belt, and I've been nominated for a lot of things and won a lot of awards. But having that belt means so much to me, and I want to share this story with you because, like Rebecca, there's so many children that I was even in the 50s and early 60s. And what they do, the AIB here, supports inner city kids. They give them a new beginning, they give them an education, but it's more important, they come back to the neighborhood and encourage more kids. See, I was told as a kid so many times, you can't do this, you can't do that. At the age of 7, I was told I'd never walk again, and I had polio. And I spent 5 years in an institution. And when I got out, not like there are gyms on every other corner now, I turned to the PAL. And most people in this room don't know this. But I joined the PAL, and I had a trainer who was training the Golden Gloves. His name was Johnny Maderazzi. Now, I don't know how many people out there that are, no, but it's even funnier. Imagine having a trainer, and his name is Johnny Maderazzi. Maderazzi in Italian means mattress. That's the worst thing you want to be in a fight, is laying on your back. So I didn't think I had a good shot. But because of the rehabilitation, I took advantage of it. And in 3 or 4 years, I got my mobility back completely. And I made the mistake and had 2 fights. The first fight was easy. We were fighting with 16-ounce gloves and headgear. And I won that fight. I should have lost that fight. I won the fight, and then I fought my first professional fight at Sunnyside Gardens. And this guy, you know it well? Well, I walked in, but I was looking at the ceiling after the 3rd round. This guy beat me to death. You could not believe this beating. It took me 10 days for me to look out of my eyes. And I used to watch, Gillette Cavalcade of Sports as a young kid with my grandfather. So I watched Marciano, I watched all the great fighters in the world. In fact, a gentleman that's here tonight has never been here before. I've known him in his whole boxing career, Boom Boom Mancini. He used to come to my club in Vegas. We're part of the Hall of Fame in Chicago. So I've always had a passion, and that's my passion. So in doing this documentary that I'm blessed to be doing, I wrote my memoirs. It's called Hollywood Godfather, My Life in the Mob and the Movies. And that comes out on the 48th anniversary of The Godfather this year, March 12th. But you can go on Amazon and see it now. And when Paul was telling me, and I know how hard he and his family and all of you guys work, I said, I want to become a part of this. I'm choosing 3 or 4 charities that I want to do work for and contribute. So as he mentioned, we've been invited by Gianni Rosenthal and Bobby De Niro to be in their film festival. We're at 6 film festivals starting October with this documentary. And it's called Yes, You Can. Because all my life, I was told, no, you can't. And some of those stories are hysterical, and you'll find them and read them in the book of how I met 6 presidents, 3 popes, and how I got Marlon Brando to be my only acting teacher, and Frank Sinatra to be my only singing teacher. And I mean, it's even getting into that movie. I don't know how many of you were around when they were picketing The Godfather coming out. And this was my opportunity, I felt, because I invested a few dollars in the movie, and I was promised I'd play Michael, Sonia, Carlo. And then Joe Colombo starts picketing it, and they're not going to make the movie. Well, I have a little background being around the mob. It's always about money. So I had a meeting with him, and I told him, you're selling $1 a button. You know how many buttons you have to sell? I could make you millions of dollars if you let this movie go. He said, what's your idea? I said, let Barry Schlotnick, who's still my attorney, read the script. Tell us what you don't like about it. We'll change it. And if you let it go, I will get you the world premiere in every major city, and those tickets are worth $100 a piece, and now do the math. So obviously we made the movie, obviously I played Carlo, and all I can say, why I can do what I do is because people always let me. People always help me. And like the AIB helped Rebecca and so many other kids, I think what we're doing now and being able to be on the board, I thank all the board members for letting me on the board. Most people didn't even let me in their neighborhood when I was a kid. So, so being on the board is amazing to me, and I can guarantee you I'll be here every year, and we'll raise a lot more money and send a lot more kids to school and maybe take on other programs also. And I appreciate all of you. And all the champs in the room, man, to you. Well, I do something, and we have a couple of new guys. I know that guy over there. There's a couple of new people, and that's what every organization needs. You need new blood, because after so many years, you drain people. Well, I offer a gift that has been very, very successful, fortunately, and some people in the room have done it. I live, fortunately, on 61st Street between 2nd and 3rd Avenue, New York, in a historic home. And what I do, who bids on this tonight, comes with 6 people. Tell me what you want to eat. I cook the dinner. You'll drink the wines from my vineyards from Italy. We'll drink my vodka now, Don Corleone vodka, and peruse all the memorabilia in my house. I actually have the garbage pail cover that Jimmy Kahn gave me a beating with on my bar. I mean, there's so many things there. But like we've done in many, many years here, I think we started with $500. So here's what we're going to do. It's a 5-course dinner in my house. You pick the night you want to come. Drink all the wine you want. If you want to stay over, I don't care. But that's the kind of night it is. In fact, a couple of people, Paul was there with his lovely wife, and it's that kind of a night. So who wants to have dinner at my house anytime you want? The opening bid is $500. Well, I hear 500. We got 500 here. Do we have 600? We got 600 back there? 600. We got 700. 800. We got 800. Who's got 900? 900. We got $900. We got $1,000. This is, you can't eat in New York with 6 people. Come on. It's $1,200. And drink all the wine. I got wine right now. I got a Sangiovese, a 208. It's $185 a bottle. You can take a case home with you. Do we have 1,200? Do we got 1,200? Do we have 1,300? We have $1,300? Come on. $1,300. We have $1,400. We got $1,400. We have 15. Let's go to 1,500. Who's got? Do we got $1,500? We have 1,600. $1,600. We have 1,600. We got 1,600. We got 1,700. Let's go to 1,800. Who's got $1,800? We got $1,800. Okay. Let's go to 2,000. Round it out. Who's going to go 2,000? We got 2,000. We got $2,000. 5 people eating dinner. Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. The same 3 people. The same 3 people. Here's what I'd like to do. Are we listening? 3 people. We'll stop it at 2,000. You get one for 2,000. He gets one for 2,000. You get one for 2,000. We raise $6,000. I do 3 dinners. Are you in? They're in. All right. All right. 6 people. 6 people, 5-course dinner. All right. All right, we got it. Thank you. Oh, we got another one back there. You want 4? We got 4. That's perfect. We got 4 dinners. Hey, I could cook all night. Let's do a full week. And by that time, well, the book comes out March 12th. I guarantee you next year, come back here. I will give all of you a book if you don't own it already, and we'll sign it. You can buy it on Amazon now. I can't believe they already released the book on Amazon. It's called Hollywood Godfather. But I will be here next year. Anybody that comes, I will personally sign you an autographed book. So maybe you'll have 2, I don't care. But God bless you, and thank you for supporting the AIB.